Hi guys, I am going to do a review and what comes with Blaire's restaurant slash kitchen. I know Blaire was Girl of the Year 2019, so she was the past Girl of the Year. My daughter does have Joss, and if you remember a few videos back before all the COVID-19 stuff started, we actually went to the Houston American Girl store, and my daughter fell in love with Joss's bus, but Joss's bus is huge. Like, this is big. Joss's bus is bigger. And my daughter, while she liked Joss's bus, she, since last year, has loved Blaire's kitchen. Last November, when my mom was visiting, we actually went to the Dallas store, and my daughter and son both played a lot with Blaire's kitchen. And then when we went to the Houston store, my daughter was instantly drawn to the kitchen again, and she was standing over playing with it. So after discussion, my husband and I decided to go ahead and get it for her birthday. Well, her birthday is until October, but we were going to hold off waiting because I wanted to save on shipping, and I noticed on the website that it was limited quantities, and usually when that is on there, it means once it's gone, it's gone. So I was talking to my husband. We're like, well, should we go to the Dallas store? We don't know when the Dallas store is going to open. Well, Texas is starting to slowly open up. The American Girl stores have not announced openings yet. And to my knowledge, they haven't opened in Dallas or Houston yet. And our plan was just him and I were literally going to run up, pick this up, and then come back home. We're going to leave the kids with a family member. But I'm like, okay, it was free shipping. So I pulled the trigger and ordered it now, just to risk it not going out of stock and us losing out on getting it. My daughter, the only things, I've also ordered her bridesmaid's dress, which I'm waiting for that to be shipped. The only things that my daughter is missing out of Blaire's whole collection is her gardening accessories, which is a little apron, a hat, and some gardening gloves. Her pajamas, and the restaurant accessories, which is like a little apron that has like the money and the folder like you would at a restaurant for credit cards and such, and a few other little things. So I do plan, none of that is showing in limited quantities. I'm kind of keeping an eye on that because I ordered this. I will be getting a bunch of rewards next month. So the plan is to roll those rewards over to order the other items that we need. And she will have Blaire's complete collection. She's going to get this right now because this is so big. The box was huge. I had nowhere to store the box. So my husband's like, let's just take it out, put it together, and give it to her now. With the understanding she will get her big present now, but she'll get smaller presents on her birthday. I mean, while my son's was closer to his birthday, he got an iPad for his birthday, and the presents that we gave him were smaller presents on his birthday. So that's kind of what we're planning to do for her as well. She has Blaire. She paid for Blaire herself. My mom, in the past video, I showed Blaire's one purple outfit that I purchased when we were at the Houston store because it was on sale. And then my mom also purchased Blaire's wedding accessories, which is like a wedding cake and such, so she got that. She also has the pig and the sheep, as well as the garden set that has the chicken. And then she has Blaire's accessories. She has this little apron of Blaire's. This came from, we weren't able to go to the store. That's like for what you got when they revealed Blaire for Girl of the Year, if you went to the store on January 1st. But before the American Girl store in Minneapolis closed last year, Mary, my personal shopper, was kind enough to ship a couple of the goodies to us when I put in my last order with her. So I told my daughter I was doing this video, so she went and got Blaire dressed in Blaire's meat outfit and put her cute little apron on her. So for those of you that don't know who Blaire is this beautiful redhead. And in all honesty, I haven't personally read her books, but I know people who have, and they said she's very similarly representative of the Pioneer Woman. There's a lot of similarities, but she's got this beautiful, beautiful red hair. I absolutely love her hair. Like, I have Felicity, but I love her red hair. And then she's got these beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, green eyes. And there's her face. And her dress is this sweet sundress with a bow on the front, and it's got smocking on the sides, and it's got these little black and yellow bees. In all honesty, I'm trying to find Blaire's meat outfit for myself. And then the little apron that she has on is the one that Mary sent. It is a blue and white striped little apron with some pink and yellow flowers. I can't quite tell through the screen what kind of flowers. And then she has these like platform type chunky sandals that are purple. And she's supposed to have a little thing on her wrist that's yellow, almost like a bandana. And then I believe there's something for her hair, which when we got her, I took those off of her and put them up so my daughter wouldn't lose them. Just like when my daughter got Kit, the Brett went up, and so she didn't lose it. Same went for Nanea with Nanea's flowers. So little accessories like that for now we're putting up for my daughter. So now that we've gone over Blaire, let's start with her restaurant slash kitchen. So that's the front of it. Let's go into the restaurant portion. So I'm going to sit down so you guys don't get a shadow. First of all, we can start out. There's this cute little picture frame. Now this picture frame pops off. You can take this. There's a saying on this one, and then there's another one on the other side. I'm not going to flip it over right now because they're hard to get in and out. But it's a little picture frame. You can pop it off. There's a picture frame on the other side that you can pull them both out. But this one says made with love, and it looks like a little chalkboard. The background, or like it's supposed to look like a little restaurant, so it's got like this shiplap in a lavender color with some flowers painted for the walls. And then it has a locally grown fresh produce sign up above the big window, and the window does open. I'm only going to open one side because there's something on the other side on the out there. So the windows do open. And then over here, kind of in the corner, there's a shelf with some little pretend flowers and a scale. And then there's like a bee with a candle on another shelf. And then over here, excuse the background mess, guys, some tickets from people's orders in the restaurant. That's in the order window. And then there's a little bell that you can, it's not a loud bell, but the bell does ring. So we'll get into the pieces. So this is her sink, so you can open. There are shelves in the sink. The cupboard portion of the sink is this really pretty green, and there's like a faux marble for the countertop. Then there's this what are these called? Farmhouse sink is what they're called, where it's got like the lip and it's got the open in the front. It's like a deep sink. And we've got a brass faucet that it comes off so you can spray. The only thing that kind of annoying, oh, the lever does work. I didn't realize the lever actually turned. When I was trying to get it on, I'm like fighting with it because the lever kept getting stuck. So the lever does turn for the faucet. So I'm going to move this to the side because I have this on my table. So, it's up higher, so I'm not doing this on the floor. But we're coming over to the stove, and on the stove, it's that green again for the cupboard, and you open it up, and it's got shelves in it. The stove is a double oven. So there's one oven, and there's another oven with the little, I can't even think of what these are called, like the shelves in the oven. The only thing I wish they would have done is, like, the knobs made noises when you turned them, or they made a little sizzling noise when you touched up here. Like, I don't understand why they didn't do that. That's one drawback. But you can turn the little nozzles. So here's the pilot light, and here's the 4 burners, because it's a gas stove. And here are some of the accessories that I have put in the stove. I'm going to put this back. So we've got a flour, a canister, and a sugar canister. And back here, there's a little bottle of olive oil for cooking. And we've got some farm fresh eggs that say hand-picked eggs, 6 large eggs. And this does open, so I need 2 hands, so give me a second. Probably should have opened it beforehand. So here are the 6 eggs. There's 3 greens and 3 kind of yellowish orange eggs in there. And then we've got this cute little cast iron pan and a gigantic brass pot, and on the pot is like that flower motif. And then we've got a little wooden spoon with a rope for the handle. I wish they would have like a little hook where you could hang the spoon up here. I wish they would have done that. For now, it'll just sit in there. And as you can see, there is a little pumpkin sitting on the order window. And when I'm looking at it, when I opened it, I'm like, why is my pumpkin broke? Well, I did not realize you pop the pumpkin open, and the pumpkin has a little egg inside. So we can put this pumpkin in the pan and cook your egg in your pumpkin in your pan. I have never seen that or heard of that, but okay. So I'm going to scooch Blaire over for a moment. And coming around to the front, or kind of side of it, we've got Pleasant View Farm, and this is the order window. And then down on the bottom, this is a white shiplap, by the way, for like what it's supposed to look like the outside. And then it's faux on the building itself. It says locally sourced produce, daily specials, grilled salmon with rice and dill. And then it's got some vegetables and herbs and stuff around. And then on the bottom, it's got some purple flowers and then some green plants. I'm going to put Blaire back down. And since I'm over on the side and they're sitting here, I'll go into these two. It came with some stickers, and I'm not a big fan of placing the stickers on these big items. I know they come with them for options. I'm going to put these up in my daughter's American Girl bin that she doesn't get to touch. So here are some stickers that look like you can put them on plates for like garnishes of food. And then some different like sides of food like lettuce, tomato, some garnishes there. And some other just like garnish looking things. I'm not a big fan. And then these stickers are more like decorations. So there's an arrow. There's like a sign that's supposed to be love. There's another wooden sign that says eat. And we've got celebrate. And then we have a bee that's like supposed to be yourself. A group of bronze stars. Farm fresh on kind of a shiplap board. Another arrow pointing the opposite direction of the one up on top. Then a picture that says farm, and we've got gather and this pretty wreath, and then 2 single bronze stars. Like, I know you can put them up like on like around here and such, but they do such a nice job when they put this faux stuff in here that I don't think it needs those extra stickers. Like, my daughter's just going to stick them random places, and it's going to drive my OCD nuts, so I'm just going to put these up. Like, I've seen even on the American Girl pages, people are like, okay, what do we do with the stickers? I don't understand what the stickers are for. It's not like you get something that has stickers, and the stickers have a specific spot. Oh, and I forgot to show on the top, it's this beautiful bronze faux shingles. So the stickers will be put up. That's why I just have them sitting over there. Otherwise, I would have put them in their places had they had a place, to my knowledge. So we're coming over here to Blaire's cart. So down here, we've got 3 menus, and I have one set out so that we can see it. So we've got, it says Pleasant View Farms, and it's like menu, and it's purple with some flowers on it. And then inside the menu, we've got cranberry, avocado, bruschetta, stacked tomato, corpus salad. Sorry guys, it's tiny for me to read right now. Homemade cornbread, fig top line on goat cheese costati, and grilled peach salad with basil. And then over here, I'm not going to read all these again. Oh, there's baked pumpkin with root vegetables. See, I don't know what the heck that, because that baked pumpkin got an egg in it. It don't have anything about egg. My only complaint about these, oh, and it has the pumpkin is DF, and that's designated dairy-free. We try to use local produce when possible, is at the bottom, and it has, we'd love to cater your next event. And then the back is farm fresh and in season. My only complaint about this is they have these cute little menus, but they either have it in sticker form, which the stickers don't look right to fit on the plate sizes for me, one. I wish they would have included in the food at least one of each of these, like in an actual food item. They pretty much did a lot of them, but they didn't do all of them. So I'm going to set that off to the side. So we'll come to her cart. We've got her fresh cornbread. Here's the knife to cut the cornbread. And the cornbread does come out into 4 pieces. And then we've got some avocado on toast. We've got a cheese grater with the little block of cheese. And then this is the chocolate. I don't remember. It's a dessert in a little aqua bowl. And I have the avocado and the cheese sitting on little bronze plates. And then the dish that the cornbread is in is like a white cooking dish with green outside. And then the knife is gray with a green handle. And on the top is this cute little tray, so you can take the tray off. But I'm going to leave the tray on. It sits on nicely. And then we go down here. We've got looks like a strawberry cake, lemon cake. A lemon cake with strawberry frosting is what it looks like to me. And then this is that tomato stacked pasta, I think. I don't know. Looks like tomato. It almost looks like a dessert, but then on the top it's got tomato, so I'm not sure. And then down here is the menus. And then the cart is this cute little lavender cart. It's got working wheels down here, so you can pretend that she's pushing the cart. And let's come over here. So let's get into the actual restaurant area. So it's supposed to be an outdoor restaurant. So we've got this cute little, I can't think of what they're called now. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's like an open roof, but it's still got a roof on top that's wooden. I cannot think of the name of it. A pergola. Similar to like a pergola roof. And then it's got these cute little faux lights. They're on both sides. A string of lights that look like little Edison bulbs. I thought that's super cute. And then it's got these columns. Everything is like this lavender color. The beams are to look wooden, but the rest is like a lavender color to hold up the beams. And then down here we've got white columns. Over here by the top we've got another Pleasant View Farm on the side of the building with a kind of like a wreath with a flower. And then we'll come down here. Here's the other side of that picture frame I was telling you about. So I've got these cute little different colored carrots. There's a purple one, a pink one, an orange one, and a yellow, since there are different colored carrots. And then here's the outside of the window from the inside, obviously. And then over here we've got these on the faux side of the wall. We've got basil, rosemary, and chives, pretending like they're hanging on buckets on the wall. And then down here you can see the faux barn door motif, and then like the brick around the bottom with some flowers. It's on this side too. And then we'll get to her cute little picnic or family style picnic table bench. We've got these green benches. There's one on each side of her table. And then she's got this cute little plastic table. Most of the stuff is all plastic, guys. So the table's got this like faux, like almost like a picnic style top to it. You can see kind of the grain. And then it's got these lighter brown legs. And you can see I've set the table really cute. We've got these placemats, and I kept 2 of the placemats out because they're double-sided. So one placemat is this lavender color, and it's got a sunflower and a bee on it. And then you flip it over, and it's this light green color with some wildflowers on it. And then the other placemat is the blue and white stripes, similar to Blaire's apron that she has on. And then you flip it over, and it's got those same colored carrots like in that picture on a lavender background. So I said I didn't put these ones under there so you guys could see both of them, because even if I flipped them over into the other side over there, you wouldn't really get to see the motif on them. So on her table over here, we've got the little salt and pepper shaker. And then we've got, it looks like some raspberry lemonade in the pitcher. This table setting is a green plate with brass knife and fork. I didn't put any food on that one. Over here, we've got a purple, oh, and it's got a pink glass. I don't know if you can see that under there. The next one is purple plate with the brass silverware, and then a yellow glass. And then we come over here, and this is another green one, but I don't have food on that one, with a pink. And then lastly, we've got this one over here. That's another purple with the yellow cup, and then it's got the cute little salmon on it. And that other purple had, it looks like some kind of pasta on it. And then in the middle, we've got this cute little mason jar that looks like it's got like burlap or some kind of twine wrapped around it, and then it's got these cute little flowers in it. And that is Blaire's kitchen / restaurant. I'll walk around it for you guys. I foresee my daughter getting lots of play out of this. She does play with Blaire's other stuff. Blaire's one of her favorite girls. Her first doll is her actual favorite doll. Blaire is like a close second. I've noticed she always gravitates to Blaire, Little Lainey, which was her first one, and Ivy. Those are the 3 she gravitates the most to. I mean, and she's got a bunch of dolls. She's got McKenna, she's got Kanani, or Kiani. It depends upon who you talk to. But she's got Joss, she's got Emily, McKenna, Just Like You. She's got numerous dolls, guys. But she's always drawn to Blaire and Little Lainey, as she calls it, and Ivy are the ones that she's drawn the most to, and I'm not 100% sure why, but they're her dolls. And she does play with, she does have the Our Generation diner, 50s diner. And she plays with that a lot. But we've noticed lately, a lot of times when she's playing with it, she's using the food, and she's wanting to play like the kitchen. She's got like a little faux table that was my table and chair set when I was younger from my American Girls. And she plays with that a lot. She'll pull out the food and start kind of putting her dolls, setting up and pretend they're eating and such. So we're thinking that she'll get a lot more play out of this than Joss's van. Joss's van, the biggest disappointment is Joss's van does not roll. Like, those wheels do not move. Like, everybody's like, the wheels should have at least moved, like on Julie's car. I mean, I realized they couldn't put a motor in it to make it like an RC car that it drives. I mean, that would be awesome, especially for the price range it is. But, I mean, I'm disappointed with it in that sense. May we get it if it's still available in a couple years and we have more room for it? Possibly, because my husband loved it. I like it too, but it's huge, and I figured this has a better playability for my daughter. So, I hope you enjoyed this review of Blaire, hopefully it's going to come into focus now, Blaire's Pleasant View Farm kitchen / restaurant. So I will see you on the next video. Bye!